I want to make a video where I talk about something that I haven't seen anybody else talk about on YouTube, between the differences on the standard Compact 2.0 and the high output Compact 3.0. And that's in kind of the perceived weight of the two batteries when you're using it. So this battery is about 6 ounces heavier than this one. It is kind of noticeable. 6 ounces in this form factor does make a difference. So I do feel the difference between the two, but where the weight is really felt is in how the tool wants to fall forward out of my hand when I might loosen my grip. So your grip has to account for that unbalanced nature of the battery being a lot longer in the front, which puts this weight further out, which is rotating it down. If you're just standing up like whatever, you're fine. But if you're somewhere into here for long periods of time, that drill wants to come forward on you. And I do kind of notice that sometimes, because when I'm doing stuff, I'm generally in kind of an awkward position, tightening screws or whatnot. The regular compact battery doesn't really have that problem. Let me see if I can get this out one hand. Because it's a lot shorter, the weight doesn't really, it's very balanced, and that can create kind of a nicer experience when you're using this, and your hand is, because your wrist muscles aren't very strong, and it is a nicer experience to use a standard compact battery. But if you watch other channels, you'll know that this does limit the performance of this impact, and especially like a drill. It's not as fast, so it's nice to have the compact high output really let this thing go. So that is really kind of my thought process on that, is that it is nice to have the added power, but it does change the ergonomics of the drill or the impact, especially like in this case where it does want to kind of fall forward, and it does unbalance the experience if you're in a non-standard position. So if you're straight up and down, or going straight down on stuff, no big deal. Overhead, not too bad, but in this position it does want to fall out, which does take more grip to keep it where you want it, which is going to fatigue you a little bit more the longer you use it in that position. So that's just something that I haven't seen anybody else talk about. They talk about overall weight, they measure them, they weigh them, they do all this stuff, but kind of where that weight affects this tool, I really haven't seen, so I thought I'd talk about it. That's about it. Appreciate you stopping by.